Good afternoon, Internet. My name is Jeremy Pontifex, and this is smashorpass. The premise is simple, and we all know it instinctively. Would I smash, or wouldn't I? Let's get started. Chick kicks, because not even a car can be immune to having a douchebag mustache. Also a fucking sellout. Look at all those advertisers. It's even more than normal race cars. Good lord. There's no redeeming value to you, and as much fun as it would be to poke you in the eye with my dick, I don't want to get that close to you. I don't. You'd probably try to put an advertising sticker on my willy. No, pass. And honestly, I hope someone steals your catalytic converter and sells it for cash. Okay? Goodbye. Clayton. Okay. Douchebag and mustache aside. Who drew this picture of a man? Because he has so many parts of him that are ill-proportioned in all the weirdest spots. His ankles, his knees, his wrists. His neck is wider than his waist. What the hell? It's just, I don't want to smash you. I just want to take you to a doctor. And then a therapist, because I think you definitely need a therapist. Pass. Coachman. Pinocchio's human trafficker. First, you're a little too roly-poly for me. Your bushy eyebrows are a bit of a turnoff. But the fact is, you're just a human trafficker. And for that, go fuck yourself. Pass. Cruella de Vil. Alright, I got a hot take on this one. Brace yourselves. Yeah, she's a bitch. True. And she doesn't want to kill dogs. That's bad. I do think maybe a good healthy ride might chill her the fuck out. I think it might. She might just be lonely. I don't know why I got that impression, but I get that impression. Maybe I'm wrong, and afterwards, hit her in the head with a brick, whatever. But, let's try this way first. Smash. Dean Hardscrabble. Don't know much about the film, but all the buggy legs. Ugh. No thank you. Little cockroachy. The neck is a little too long for comfort, and just overall, no. No thank you. Pass. Doris. Or Door 15? I don't know. I've never seen this film, so I don't really know much about the character. But it appears to be just jabby legs and a hat. Pass. Dr. Jumba Jukaba. You have so many eyes. Well done. I appreciate you keeping the tum-tum out. Despite how roly-poly you are. Good for you. I appreciate the self-confidence. I would be terrified that you'd attempt to experiment on my genetic code during or after. So for the sake of my DNA, I would pass. Dr. Hamsterville. Your little bunny hamster. An evil bunny hamster. No. No to bunnies, no to hamsters, and no to an evil bunny hamster. Pass. Drizella Tremaine. So, all the negativity of the last sister, and somehow more of a jerk. I said smash for your sister, so I'm going to say pass for you, just to piss you off. Pass. Duke of Weselton. Or Weasertown, I don't know. Your mustache, sir, looks like you ripped it off the front of a race car, sandblasted all the paint off of it, and glued it to your face. I don't know why you would steal a mustache off a car, sandblast it, and glue it to your face, but yet somehow here you are. Also, who wears epaulets in this day and age? Who? You're ridiculous. Also, you're a little too old for my type. Pass. Edgar Baltazar. Hot take here. I don't think he's that bad of a guy. He was a hard-working man who wanted to be finally rewarded for all his years of service and not have some crazy-ass rich lady give all of her money to a fucking cat. She could have given him all the money and just said, hey, please take care of my cats. I'll set aside a little bit of extra money So you don't even have to worry about funding taking care of the cats. Just take care of the cats. How many more years is a cat going to live? Like 4 or 5? Come on now. And then when he does try to get rid of cats, he tries to get rid of them humanely. He drops them off in the woods. Go, be wild. Which, maybe not the nicest thing to do to a cat. It's much better than killing it, which is what he could have done. But did he do all that? No, he tried to be humane about it. I don't think he's a bad guy. And I feel like he's just a guy that suffered under a billionaire. As do we all. And so for that, you know what? Smash. Ernesto de la Cruz. The fact that you got eyes inside your skull is a little weird. You're not a terribly good person, but you're not nearly as evil as a lot of the fuckers in this video. However, we do face complications in the how category. Those questions in the how category are questions I don't think I want answered, because the only options I can think of are not great. They're not great. Pass. Evelyn Dever. I don't remember much about her from any film, so I don't know exactly why she's that evil. Not a huge fan of the short hair. I respect everyone's right to have whatever kind of hair you want, of course, but I personally don't find the super short hair like that very attractive. That's just me. But other than that, she just kind of looks like a tired art student, you know? Yeah, why not? Smash. The Evil Queen. Apparently she doesn't actually have a name. Look, I know she's evil, and that's fine, I accept that. But how many chances does one have to ride a queen? Like an actual real royal queen. You don't get that many opportunities in life. And I think you should take them. And yeah, she looks a little evil with her painted on eyebrows. But other than that, she doesn't cut a bad figure. Yeah, why not? Smash. Facilier. Or, let's be honest, Baron Samedi. In the film, he hates rich people and gets cranky about them. Fair. I'm cranky about super rich people too. He cut a good look in that suit. A little scrawny, I'll be honest, and that's a bit of a turnoff. But Baron Samedi, come on, got at least once. Yeah, smash. Fat Cat. I appreciate the evil mustache twirling, made up of your whiskers, which I was today years old when I realized his mustache is his whiskers. You learn something new every day. But you're just a cat, and a fat one at that. Ooh, I made a rhyme. Pass. Flotsam and Jetsam. They're a little too henchman trope for me, you know? Plus they're just eels, which is gross. Yeah, I really don't have anything else to add to that. They're gross ears and they're bad henchman tropes. Pass. Frodo. Okay. I looked ahead through who was coming up in this list, and I saw him, and I kind of knew what I was going to say, but now that I got here, I'm actually changing my mind. I was going to say, absolutely not, I'm not into religious zealots. Not just religious people, but zealots, specifically. But you know what? I think, like every zealot, it's just all fucking repression, innit? It's always just fucking repression. So I'm going to say yes, simply because I think a good, healthy ride will snap him out of being a complete cunt, and I think he'll feel a lot better afterwards. Yeah, I do. I really do. So for the sake of his own soul, smash. Gaston. The Gaston of Gastons. The most Gaston of all of them. And yeah, he's kind of an arrogant cunt. Sure. Obviously. But he's a man who takes care of himself. Look at him. He's fit as fuck. And he's clearly not that bad looking of a guy if he's that popular with all the girls. Maybe there's another reason he's popular with all those girls. Who knows? I kind of want to find out. Smash. Gideon. I had to look it up because I forgot who he was. He's just a drunk cat. Don't give your cats alcohol. Please don't do that. That's bad for them. I'm not sure how it's bad for them, but I have to assume it's very bad for a cat to be drunk. Don't get your cats drunk. That's all. Other than that, he's just a cat, so no, pass. Hades. Right? Maybe this is a hot take, but I think that maybe if the evening went well, maybe I could hook up some sort of deal with Hades and not have to die. Also, I enjoy the hair, the flaming hair. That's pretty stylish. Yeah, I'd give it a go. Smash. Hans. Love me a ginger. I've said this before. Kind of a cunt, but he was kind of raised to be that way, And that's not really his fault. Although he is still responsible for his own actions, of course. Overall, though, he seems like a generally fit, handsome fella. Yeah, why not? Smash. The Headless Horseman. I mean, we really don't ever really know much about him other than the fact that he's headless, which, admittedly, does narrow down some options. No comment. But as long as it's not oozing blood or whatever else all over the place, you sure, I guess? Smash. Alright, that's enough for now. If you've watched this long, you're just as weird as I am, so don't judge me. I'll see you next time. Cheers.